Hi, welcome back to my series on life review and reminiscence in occupational therapy. In my last video, we introduced reminiscence therapy and life review therapy. Today, we'll be further exploring practical strategies for using these therapies in your OT practice, as well as discussing how caregivers and family members can become part of the process. We'll also be taking a deep dive into the ACDM level 3. So let's get to it. Now, let's recap on reminiscence therapy. In occupational therapy, the ultimate goal is to create activities that are both engaging and meaningful. So when incorporating reminiscence therapy, you'll want to personalize the experience as much as possible. That means selecting items or topics that are important to the individual's past. For example, as mentioned in my last video, objects like photographs, letters, or even tools from a person's former occupation can trigger memories and spark conversation. Music is another powerful tool that I covered in my last video that can evoke strong emotional responses and can be a great way to connect even when the individual is nonverbal. It is important to remember that the environment plays a key role in the success of reminiscence therapy. So make sure the space is quiet, comfortable, and free from distractions. You want the individual to feel safe and at ease as they explore their memories. In addition to the physical environment, be mindful of the emotional atmosphere. If the person becomes upset or frustrated during reminiscence, gently redirect the conversation to more positive memories or take a break if needed. Remember, this is about creating a positive and supportive experience. Now, let's go over life review therapy. As mentioned in my previous video, unlike reminiscence therapy, which can be more spontaneous, life review therapy is a structured process. Occupational therapists guide individuals through a reflection on key moments in their life, often with a focus on finding meaning, resolving conflicts, or gaining a sense of closure. This not only helps the individual feel a sense of accomplishment, but also provides a tangible way for their families to connect with their past. One of the most powerful aspects of both reminiscence therapy and life review therapies is that they can help involve caregivers and family members. In fact, this kind of participation can strengthen the bond between a person with dementia and their loved one. Encouraging family members to participate in reminiscence therapy can be as simple as having them bring in old photographs or having a conversation and telling stories together. Involving loved ones in life review therapy can also provide emotional support and create shared moments of connection, helping everyone navigate the emotional challenges of dementia. Here are some practical tips to keep in mind. First, always personalize the experience to the individual. What works for one person might not always work for another. As OT practitioners, we want to integrate RT and LRT into OT practice so that it remains occupation-based. Hence, making the activities personalized, meaningful, and engaging. Next, make sure the environment is calm and distraction-free. Use open-ended questions to guide reflection during therapy sessions. And whenever possible, invite family members to participate. Sometimes memories may be difficult to recall, and that's okay. It's about creating moments of connection, not perfection. Now that I have reviewed RT and LRT, let me explain how we can adapt OT interventions for people at the ACDM Cognitive Level 3. Also known as at Level 3 of the ACDM, individuals exhibit manual actions, meaning that they can use their hands to manipulate objects, but their activities are often driven by tactile cues and immediate surroundings. People at this level can perform simple, familiar tasks with repetitive motions, but they struggle with new learning or carrying out complex tasks independently. Their attention span is limited to the present moment, and they may require constant supervision to ensure safety. When integrating RT into OT practice with clients at a level 3, occupational therapists can focus on hands-on activity-based approaches that involve familiar objects or tasks from the person's past. These activities might include handling objects like old tools, kitchen utensils, or sewing materials that the clients once used. Since their understanding is focused on what's directly in front of them, it is important to keep instructions simple and short, guiding them through familiar motions like folding, sorting, or grasping certain objects. For example, you can encourage a client to fold laundry or stir a bowl as part of a reminiscence session, where you then discuss past family gatherings or daily routines. Using tactile prompts such as feeling the texture of clothing or the weight of an object can help trigger memories. It is essential to let them interact with the items in a repetitive and familiar way, as this reinforces their sense of autonomy and participation. Although clients at level 3 may not fully understand complex conversations or narratives, they can still respond emotionally to familiar objects, sounds, or actions. For instance, playing music from their past or guiding them through familiar tasks, such as dressing or cooking, can evoke emotional reactions or create a sense of connection. The goal at this level is not deep cognitive reflection, but rather to engage them in meaningful sensory experiences that foster comfort and emotional expression. In summary, integrating RT into OT practice at level 3 is adapted by focusing on repetitive, familiar manual actions, using tactile prompts and hands-on activities to stimulate memories and maintain engagement. This approach helps OT practitioners guide clients through tasks that are familiar and comforting, prompting a sense of purpose and connection in the present moment. By integrating these strategies into occupational therapy practice, you can help people with dementia stay connected to their past, their families, and themselves. In my next video, we'll look at the ACDM level 4 and how you can adapt these therapies at that level into OT practice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more on occupational therapy and dementia care.